That's a decent one. Look at that.
Still turned up, still not pants though. So there he is.
All right, we're going to have to remember how to do this. We are at the weigh-in for the 2023 Daiwa BREAM Australian Open. We've had 33, is it, Nicole? 33 anglers fishing all day today on Sydney Harbour. They left at 7 o'clock from right here at Dummoyne Sailing Club, and their goal was to catch and bring back their biggest 5 bream alive. They've estimated their weights. If you've been following along all day on the estimator on abt.org.au, you'll see what the estimated scoreboard is. But we're actually going to put the fish on the scales now to see, one, how good these guys are at estimating their fish weights, but two, get ourselves a leaderboard going into day 2. The Australian Open, it's a 3-day event, and the anglers are fishing for a $6,000 first prize. We pay all the way down to 6th for this event, and they'll take home $1,000. So Australian Open, open to anyone that thinks they can catch some bream on lures. You pay your money, you take your chances. So sponsored by Daiwa. The guys from Daiwa have been here helping with the media coverage. You'll see their Pursuit series here in another month or two when they finish editing that up. We're right on the water today with Chris Hickson, I think. Brett the Curse Habner was out with Chris today. Did you get your job done again? He sure did. There you go. All right, so we've got our first angler in the bump tub there, Chris Greensell from Queensland. Come and get some fish on the scales, mate. Let's get this thing wet. How many have you got for us?
2, just the 2 today.
2 today, and you had a few misfortunes on the water, some electrical problems, mate. I'm just going to weigh these fish first and I'll give you a receipt. 2 fish for 860 grams. There's your weigh ticket. And what happened today to your boat?
The bilge pump exploded and the wiring harness melted all the way up to the switches. So had to race back, go to Whitworth, get a new pump, new switches, fitted up and back on the water at 12.
And you got 2 fish, mate, so well done.
Thanks.
Good on you. Thanks for coming down all the way from Queensland. Good thing is you're currently leading the Open, mate. We've got a 2-time Open champion here, Jamie McEwen. Would have gone down to your little reef this morning. I saw you bouncing down on the reef this morning, mate, but it wasn't doing good things for you.
No, it's 2-time and that'll be it this year.
All right, so let's have a look. How many fish you got there? That one's a giant. 3 fish, and they're good ones, mate. 3 fish for Jamie. 3 fish for 2.105 kilos. There's your weigh ticket, mate. And I'd weigh that for big bream if we had a big bream, but we don't. Bernie's got a big one. All right, how's that, Nicole? You got the scorers are up to speed. We remember how to do this? Oh, good. Bernard Kong, you were leading on the estimator for a bit when I was idling out of the harbour there. I saw your bag and you got yourself a nice sack of fish, mate.
Yeah, I was lucky. On the first cast, I got a 38 fork. So.
38 fork on the first cast, and that is a dead set giant there, mate. And your day just went downhill from there.
Oh, he slowed, but he picked up again, so it was pretty good.
Good stuff. What do you reckon you got?
3 kilos, 3.5.
3 to 3.5 kilos. Let's see how good he is. He knows his stuff. How about 3.505 on the dot, mate? So you're right in there. Well done, Bernie. Leading. Oh, wait a sec. Where's your thing? You didn't get a ticket. That's right. We got evidence. Yeah, tip them out, start again. All right, that's 3.505 for Bernie. All right. Dave Masters. How many do you get for us, mate? 5?
Got 5.
I'll just have a look first. Got to make sure that none. I've got to go on the stick. They look 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes in WA, guys bring 6. So I've got to check. That's my job. 5 fish there for 2.08 kilos, mate. Fish tough today. Anything going to change up tomorrow?
No, I think I'll just keep doing more of what I did. Yeah, I don't know yet.
You'll make it up as you go. Yeah. We don't expect you to tell us too much on day 1 of the Open anyway. All the anglers have got to make their fish last for 3 whole days. No use being a hero on one day and zero the next. There you go. All right, 30 grams Bernie was, eh? Bernie was using the length weight curve, I reckon that's why. The anglers have access to our length weight curve to guess their weights, and Bernie was writing them down. And how close did he get in his 3.5 kilo bag? He thought it was 3.45-ish, and it came in at 3.5. Cool. Daniel Bonacorso, leave your fish in there, mate. We'll have a chat first because there's no one lined up at the tubs. Bring them across here. And you're always pretty dangerous on the harbour here, mate. You're always taking home a prize check or two. And but today was a pretty tough day in the water in this joint, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I pretty much exhausted all of my spots.
Put them all on day 1.
Yeah, I had nothing to go to. I mean, I tried everywhere and I couldn't catch them. So, yeah.
Did you get us 5 in the end?
Yeah, I got 5 small ones.
All right, we'll go get them. We're going to weigh them in. If you don't catch a limit on the first day, you give yourself a disadvantage, but who knows? This might be the start of a 3-day bag, which increases every day. Don't have to put any of those on the ruler. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 26 tip length, the minimum size is here. And your 5 go. A Sydney Harbour special bag of 2.47 kilos, mate. So there you go. Go let them go. Thanks very much, Daniel. Awesome. So Bernie Kong leading. Bernie's come through the ranks as a non-boater. He's bought himself a boat and now he's fishing the Open. He's had a couple of false starts here at the Open, but leading this tournament at the moment. Although the estimator says we have someone else a bit higher on there, so we're going to see him in a little while. Do we have... That's right. I was going to get if we had a Daiwa guy, I was going to get a Daiwa person up. Let's get Brett Habner up. Come on, Brett. Come over here, mate. I just want to interview you because you've got a reputation at the Open. You're from Daiwa, and I just want to ask you a little bit about what you're filming out there. Is it another one of the Pursuit series? Because we've seen them in the past. They're excellent quality, and we love watching them.
Yeah, it is. So this time we're filming 2 anglers. So we've got 2 cameras on board. Richie Paddo's over with Tommy at the moment, grabbing his fish out, I think. Yep. And I was fishing Hickson today, filming Hickson today. So yeah, so going to have two different perspectives. So
awesome. I looked at the estimated scoreboard. Tommy's back to being the best angler at something at Daiwa. He's a good bream angler again.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet, mate.
Come on, that's what I got about. It's just the scoreboard.
Yeah, no, it's good. So it's Chris did get 1 fish at the death there. So
there you go. So he's not embarrassed himself.
No. He did lose 2 though, and he was blaming me. He threatened to throw me overboard, but
yep.
We're all good. I think we've made up, and hopefully tomorrow we catch us some more fish. So
where do we go to watch the Pursuit? And last historical ones and the one coming up, where did we watch them?
Just on the Daiwa Australia YouTube channel. So we've got Richie just filmed the Bass Open,
yep.
So that edit will happen probably next week.
Yep.
Hopefully be up. He's going to head over to Europe for a little bit, and then when he gets back, we'll knock out the edits for the Bream series. So potentially 1 combined episode, or we'll do 2 separate for each angler, depending on how it all goes.
Yeah, depending on how many fish they catch.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Good stuff, mate. Appreciate your input. Thank you, Daiwa, very much. And I've got an angler here now at the tubs, Al Lister. You're up the top of the estimator board, mate. You're either a great estimator or you whacked him a bit today, mate. It was a hard day on the water for a lot of people.
Yeah, I thought it was a hard day on the water. I didn't feel like I whacked anything. I caught, I think, 6 fish. Yep. There's one not bad one in there.
All right, there is. That's a lovely fish, and it's mid-30s. And the small one, I nearly have to put it on the ruler, but I don't. It's all right. So, Al Lister, you have got yourself 2.595 kilos. There's your receipt, sir.
Can we weigh that one?
You can if you like, but I haven't. These bags are a different weight. Let me just go and wet it. The big bream prize is nothing, but we'll find out how much it is.
I want to win nothing.
Yeah.
I always win nothing.
All right.
See how far your page is off. Oh yeah, it is over a keg.
1.015, mate. Is the curve good again? Comes good. What was it to the fork?
It said it was something like 1.115 or 111, so it's really close, that estimator.
Thank you. Our Lister moves into about, what, second place at the moment? Oh, I've got it here, haven't I? No, I haven't got an update here yet. In second place at the moment. And Al, here's your ticket for the big bream. I'm going to give you. Don't throw them in Jesse's live well. All right, Drew Griffith from Queensland weighing in next. Let's get yourself a bag. How many have you got here for me, mate?
Got 5 fish today.
They feel like a decent bag too. You'd be happy with that?
Yeah, they all sort of came on in the last hour and a half, so it was a long, hard day.
It was indeed for a lot of people. This is that tide turn. Guess what? That tide won't turn tomorrow. It was easy. You got yourself 2.605. Cracking bag on the Gold Coast, but an average bag for Sydney Harbour. So well done, mate. Thank you, Steve. Drew representing Atomic, one of our ABT sponsors. Travels all over the joint. Score is good. Brett Crow, come on up, mate. I see you got a brand new Merc strapped to the back of that Nitro, and you ran that thing all over the harbour today, didn't you?
No, not that far. I can't afford it.
Can't afford it with the price of petrol. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fish. No giants in there, Bretto. Let's get that on there for you. 5 fish for 1.925. There's your receipt. Go let those suckers swim. Thank you.
The idea with this is to keep your fish in the live well.
What happened? One jump out.
No, you don't take a picture and do all your paperwork and then chuck it back in.
Oh, like it's an app tournament.
Like it's an app tournament.
I thought someone might do that. I'm glad it was you, not me.
Yeah,
Bretto, oh, that's a terrible one, eh? Measure it, let it go, and pretend. Remember, it's a weigh-in tournament. Okay, where's Dave? Down that way. All right, very good. Tommy Slater, channeling that sponsor karma, mate. Daiwa, sponsor this event. You work for Daiwa. I hope you caught these all on Daiwa baits.
I did, yeah, all on Spike 44s pretty much, and a couple on Risky Critters.
Was that exactly how you did it in the pursuit last year when you were cranking like washers and you were showing everyone how to do it and you did it again?
Yep, pretty much. Same spots too.
Same spots as well. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't need to put any of those ones on the stick. You need 3.5 to take the lead.
Just over 3.
3.385, mate. There you go.
I estimated pretty good.
You did, all right. There you go. Take your ticket. That's your real one that counts. So moving to second place. Tommy Slater at the moment. Don't have to win it on the first day. You have to win it on the last day. All right. It's Mitch Taylor. Come on, bring it up. First ABT event. Give me 3 events and I'll have it down pat. All right. And how many fish are in this bag?
5.
5 there. Did you do it easy or was it hard?
It was pretty tough. Lost some good ones, so that was pretty devastating. But yeah, ended up with a few smaller ones. Got the bag plus a few more. So.
And you said you fish 8-pound leader, so the big ones have probably got you good.
Yep, definitely.
All right. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Don't need to put them on the stick. Those 5 go. 1.89 kilos. Grab your weigh ticket there, mate. And here you go. Oh, you need to take that as well. And Dave's taking some photos down there too. All right, first ABT event, got a limit. Can't complain about that. Mark Crompton, another Daiwa angler. No stranger to getting trophies, mate, and that doesn't feel as heavy as Tommy Slater's bag, mate.
No, I think the last time I did good here was when I won one.
You might as well do all your good days at once.
Yeah, that's it. No, look, still a fun day on the water, not working. So, you know, you do more doing these events. I've fished up Lake Macquarie on the weekend, and you're busy, but it's fun, right? Like, who cares? So.
That's what we do it. We got one nice one on top, but everything underneath smaller.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right, let's get them on, Mark Crompton. What did you reckon it goes?
Mate, under 2, I reckon.
All right, let's see how we go. I reckon over 2. 2.15. Tell that Chris Purnell I'm pretty good on the hand scales too, eh? I only went over because you said under. All right. I don't have anything on this screen. Okay. Just waiting for the next anglers to fill up the bump tubs. What they do is they take their fish out of the live well, put them in some tubs here with some aerated water in to get them feeling good, and then we whack them on the scales. Then they drop them straight back into Sydney Harbour again. And through all the opens, we have very few fish not make the whole process. Oh, look, got some results there now. All right, we'll point a bit this way so we don't have any don't cross on the beams. So looking here at the moment, Bernard Kong leading with 3.505 kilos. Tom Slater on 3.385. Drew Griffith third, 2.6. Al Lister fourth with 2.595. And Daniel Bonacorso is in fifth at the moment for 2.47 kilos. Ben Breckenridge, bring it on up, mate. First ABT event, and you got us 5.
Yeah, got 5.
I feel like a decent bag too, mate. A couple of kilos in there. 1, 2, 3. No giants, but a good bag of Cindy Bream.
Yeah, all relatively solid. Sort of struggled a little bit, but came good at the end. And
tell us, you fish that you're local here on the harbour. Is it easier or harder on a tournament day to catch those 5 fish?
It's a lot harder. A lot of pressure out there, and you know, you look at the leaderboard and you see people ahead of you, and you know, you just want to do your best and get ahead of it. So
yeah. Added pressure. Oh well, you got 5 there, and what do you reckon these weigh?
2.6.
2.6. That'd put you in third place. Let's put it on there. 2.655. That moves you into third place at the moment. Well done, Ben. Good on you. Go get your photos taken. Dave's got his camera down there. First ABT event, sitting in third. Here's someone who I saw at the top of the estimator, Wally Fay. Bring some fish up here, mate. Uncle Wally has had mixed fortunes on the harbour in the past, mate, but that feels like a good bag.
It's not too bad. I still got 2 small ones in there I couldn't get rid of, but I'm happy with that.
All right, and you've got 2 nice ones in there. 3 nice ones and 2 squeakies. All right, what do you reckon she goes? A bit over 3?
2.8.
2.8. I reckon it's well over 3. How about 3.68 kilos, mate? You are crap at estimating your fish, but you are good at catching them. 3.3 on your estimator. Well done, Wally. Leading the Open, mate. Well done. Wally Fay. You could come in with 5 kilos. Hey, Wally, go get your photo taken, mate. Don't tip him in there. Go get your photo taken for Dave on the beach. Wally Fay leading the Open. Wally could come in with the donut or 5 kilos. No one would be surprised with either result. Dave on the beach, see? Yep. All right, Christian Wardini, late entry to the Open. What do you got to catch now? You got to catch 3.68 to join the lead. And what do we got in here? That doesn't feel like 3.68.
Nah, no 3.68, Steve.
How many you got?
I got 2.
2. I feel like that's a good bag for 2 fish. There's a couple of nice fish in there. And what happened? It was just 2 bites?
A couple of chances, but I haven't really touched spots that I wanted to fish today. There was a lot of people actually in some pretty decent spots, so hopefully tomorrow we can move around and try it again.
Drive that bass cut a bit harder and get in front of him, mate. There you go. 2 fish for Christian. Let's get him on the scales. That's a good bag for 2 fish. 1.77, mate. You just need some company for them. Well done, mate. Go get your photo taken down the beach. All right, Liam Carruthers, the most serious man on our angler profiles last night, mate. Tell us about your day.
It was an absolute struggle, Morgo. Absolute struggle.
All right, so you've got 5 there. You've got a couple of decent bag fillers, and then you've got some small ones to go with it. What did your estimator say you had? About what? Nicole, let's see how you go. Just want to see how good you are at estimating. 2377. You're rubbish at it. 3.215. And if that's a tough day, mate, you're sitting in a good spot. There you go, mate. Here, there's your ticket. Liam Carruthers, those big fish, just helping it out. All right, Peter Phelps. Bass guy in his brim clothes for this weekend, mate. And looks like you got a bag of 5 fish there for us.
Yes, I do, and that's all I caught.
5, that's all you need to catch, mate. No use burning them early, and I reckon that's a good bag of fish. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all around that 30 centimetre mark. I reckon they're going to go over 3 kilos.
I'm hoping so.
There you go. What do you reckon?
3 kilos.
3 kilos. Let's call it 3. 3.14. There you go, mate. That will keep you right up there. Grab your ticket, and we'll see you on day 2. Well done, Peter, one of the Daiwa representatives. That puts him in 5th place at the moment. All right, Frank Cabaretta, bring him up, mate. Looks like you had about 400 observers on your boat this morning, but we narrowed that down to 1 for you. And did you get us 5 fish?
Yeah, 5 fish.
Tough day on the harbour for a lot of people. Was it tough for you?
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
All right, let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't need to put any of those on the stick. 26 tip length, the limit is. 2.73 kilos for you, mate. That is a good start. Let's see if you can add to that tomorrow. Thanks, Crank. All right. Just a quick recap of the scores. We only have boaters here because it's a boater-only tournament in 5th place at the moment. Peter Phelps, 3.14. Liam Carruthers in 4th, 3.215. Tom Slater in 3rd, 3.385. Bernard Kong in 2nd with 3.505. And Uncle Wally Fay in 1st with 3.68 kilos. He will be making hay while that sun shines. I'm sure he'll be telling Jamie McEwen all about how to fish the harbour after that one. Aaron Tracy, bring it on in, mate. You were telling me this morning that you made your boat and it only cost you $4,000. Did you catch yourself a 5 fish limit out of it?
I did, yeah. I got 5 today. It was tough going. It was a day of you get one and then wait an hour and then get another one, and yeah, it was just a struggle.
All right, let's have a look at those there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all look legal to me. And your fish go 2.24 kilos, which will put you in the early teens at the moment. So there's your weigh-in receipt. Right. Go and get your photo taken on the beach with Dave, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. Made his own boat. $4,000, no worries. All right, who we got? This is Vince. Vince is fishing his first. You fished a Bass Open, now you fish a Bream Open, mate.
Yeah, good.
Awesome.
It was tough out there today for me.
It was. And you got 2 fish, and how much you reckon they're going to go? Over a kilo between them?
No, I doubt it.
Yeah, I reckon they're going to go a kilo. Let's do it. Look at that. 1.09 kilos. There's your ticket for your souvenir wall, and there are your 2 fish. Go get your photo taken on the beach. Good to see Vince fishing his Mercury-powered bass cat there. Oops. Just trying to get that out of the salt water. All right, next, Mitch Hines. Is that right? Yep. I got it right. And you got, how many have you got for us, Mitch? 5?
4.
How many times did you have that 5th one on?
A couple, but...
of times. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Let's see if it goes a couple of kilos. Maybe a bit under. 1845 for you. There you go, mate. Bring me 5 tomorrow. We'll make that heavier for you. Yep. Good on you, Mitchy. All right. You need 2.47 to be in the top 10 at the moment, just to show you how good the fishing in the harbour is. Everyone says it's tough. You still need a bag that's probably going to win a Gold Coast event to get in the top 10 at the moment. We have still got a few anglers to weigh in, I assume. Ahmad's got to weigh in. You waiting for a bag, are you? Or are you just doing it for drama? All right, we've got a few to weigh in. Hey, Jesse. You can cut through, mate. It's all right. Drop them in and give them a bit of a drink, and then come over and have a chat to us, mate. Jesse wrote, and you are one of the rare Victorians that loves travelling and catching fish, mate. And is this your first time in Sydney Harbour?
No, second time. I fished here in 2009 when you won the grand final.
Yeah, and so did you remember anything there that helped you this week?
I tried a bit of it, and some things worked, like fishing plastics close to the edges, but yeah, I just mixed it up a bit today, like you said to me in the morning.
Yeah, just fish a bit of everything and you'll work out what the fish will tell you what they want to do. Did you get a limit today?
Yes, I did.
Unreal. Go get him, mate. Let's weigh him.
Thank you.
As Jesse would say, and as all Melbourneites say, that is grouse. Grouse is a house mouse. And did Mars get a limit as well?
I think you may have got 4.
4. Oh, you might have the bragging rights. I'll tell you what, a couple of decent ones in there, mate. Did you catch more than 5 legals?
I did, but they all seem to be about the same size. But
there you go.
I was happy with that. I wasn't sure if I'd get a bag after yesterday.
Well, I hope you didn't burn any that you might need on day 3, but let's get them on there for you. Let's see if we can go over 2.5 kegs. Look at that, easy. 2.79 kilos puts you in 6th place. Well done, Jess. There you go, mate. Super grouse. There you go. The Victorians can catch them in the harbour. Amazing. Just a 9-hour drive up the Hume Highway if you're from Melbourne, is it? How far from Melbourne to Sydney? 9 hours? About that. All right. While we're waiting for the bump tub to fill up again, let's just run through the top 5. Peter Phelps in 5th at the moment. Oh, Jesse Wade, and he's 6th, but Peter Phelps in 5th. Liam Carruthers in 4th with 3.215. Tom Slater in 3rd with 3.385. Bernard Kong in 2nd, 3.505. And Wally Fay leading still, 3.68 kilos. It's Matt. Last name is Perry. That's it, Matt Perry. I remember you and I was fishing in a bay down at Malakuta, whacking them on top water last year, wasn't it?
It was good, yeah.
And how was your first day fishing the Open?
Good, yeah.
You got yourself one.
5, that's all I cared about, yeah.
And you're gonna let out of the bag what the secret bait was yet?
Well, I'd probably say vibing.
There you go, well, that's see, you've got to learn not to tell anyone anything. 5 fish. Tell them on the last day. Tell them on the highlights. And your fish there go 2.43 kilos, which is just out of the top 10 at the moment, mate. So grab your receipt there. That's yours. We'll see you tomorrow. Matt Perry. Jamie Johnson, you get in on time in the end? Had some motor troubles in the end, but you got in on time, didn't you?
Yeah, I got in on time.
How many fish you got in this bag?
4.
1, 2, 3. You have got just 4 in there, but no late penalties, which means you will get exactly this weight on the scoreboard. That is 1.85 kilos, mate. What was the gun bait today?
A bit of everything.
There you go. That's a good answer. Tells me everything and nothing all at once. Thanks. Good on you, Jamie. 4 fish. 4 fish. All right. Maybe about to be unseated as Daiwa's best bream fisherman, but who knows? Come on, Tucker Kawasaki. How many have you got there for us? Do you know Tommy got 5?
Yeah, I know.
Even Jesse got 5. What happened?
I don't know.
I choked. Choked. 2 fish there. All right, let's get them on here for you. You've still got 2 days to recover. You can still beat these boys. 1.04 kilos. There's your ticket. There's your fish. We'll see you tomorrow. Dave will take a photo of those. Make them look big. All right. Steve Nadeski has got a few fish for us. How many have you got, Steve? 5. He's got 5 for us. Let's have a look in there. Just make sure I don't need to put any on the measurer. 1, 2, 3. They're all about the same. They're all peas in a pod, mate. Did you have any trouble upgrading those because they're all the same size?
I only had 1 upgrade, but I only had 3 fish till 1 o'clock, and then
it come good.
And come good, yeah.
You know you won't have that tide tomorrow.
Oh,
It's been an hour later.
it'll be better.
Be better. Okay. What do you reckon you got? How much?
2 kilos.
2 kilos. I reckon you're going to be pretty close with that. Let's put that on. 2.11 for you, Steve. There you go, mate. Grab your ticket. All right. The estimator's working pretty good, Nicole. It's everyone's sort of, some guys are a bit out. If they've used the length weight curve, they're within 100 grams. There you go. All right, Blake O'Grady. Bring it over, mate. Now tell me how many hours sleep you've had in the last couple of nights.
I think 9 hours in 3 nights.
And that's your young fella just revving it up at night, isn't he?
Yeah, he likes to be vocal.
You got 5 fish today, mate. Did you get them easy? Oh, only 4.
Only 4. I lost a good one.
Are you going to get a lecture when you get home because of that?
She's not here, so that's a good indication. Maybe yes.
Okay, you're in trouble. All right, 4 fish. What do you reckon they're going to go? 2 kilos, you reckon?
No way.
No way. All right. Blake knows his stuff. He's fishes a lot of Queensland tournaments, and he knew it wasn't going to go 2 kilos. 1.685, mate. Bring me 5 tomorrow. We can get you more weight than that. Good on you, Blake. Representing Min Repairs. They're going to bring in that new power pole move troller motor. We're all waiting for that to come in to see how powerful it is. How many anglers we got left to weigh in, Nicole? We got a few left. No one knows. I know I've got to weigh a bag at some stage. I want to get someone to go grab me fish. Yeah, that'd be awesome. The bags are still all out. No, they're lighter, those bags. We've had 25 out of 33 so far, so we've still got some more to come in. Nah, catch them with your bare hands and bleed. They're obviously still out the nets, mate. We have anglers coming in, Nicole. Maybe you want to drop to a quick ad, and we will let these bump tubs fill up again. Yes, observers, if you haven't grabbed your little goodie bag from Daiwa yet, please come and grab one from in front of the TV. Thank you for going out with the...
That's a decent one. Look at that.
Still turned up, still not pants though. So there he is.
In the bump tub again, Mario Vukic from Victoria, Jesse Roten's travelling partner. Jesse left a message, Mario, and it was, "Hey Mario, I got 5," he said.
Well, that's one more than me. But there might be 4 giants in there. You never know.
I'm feeling them, and they're an average size fish in Sydney Harbour. So they're like, if we were on Gippsland Lake, you'd say you got 4 squeakers, but they're all right in Sydney. See if we go 2 kilos there. There you go, 4 fish for 2.14 kilos, mate. You're one big bite away from having over 3 kilos and being up the pointy end of this thing. So thank you very much. Mario Vukic, one of the Victorians who travelled all the way up. Chris Hickson. Now, you know this whole tournament was invented for you, the worst estimator of fish weights in history.
Probably pretty close to.
What do you reckon you got on the estimator, Nicole? Have you got his estimated weight?
I reckon it's a bit heavier than that.
I reckon it's heavier than that too.
Should crack 3.
I reckon you got mid threes, I reckon, but let's just put it on the scales and let it say it. Yeah, you're useless as usual. 3.42 kilos, mate. Grab your ticket, and I won't ask you too much about what happened today, but 3.42 is a good way of getting over the curse.
Wait, no, it didn't. There was potential there to be better, don't you worry.
All right. We'll see how you go tomorrow. Chris Hickson representing Daiwa here. Now, here's the guy who's leading the estimator at the moment. Got over 4 kilos. Ahmad, did you guess it or did you use the length weight curve we gave you?
The observer to do it.
Never feel. I'm going to check and make sure there's not 6 in there. Look at that. 1. Oh, they're all nice ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you need 3.68 to take the lead. You can put them in if you like. Go on. Put them in.
Not going to happen.
Be away, master.
Not going to happen.
There you go. 3.12. Your observer, sack him or let him use the length weight curve.
Thanks.
Good on you, Ahmad. Wally Fay is safe at the top there. All right, got a few more bags coming in. I see Kane Waller's bringing them in there. I think I've suckered Tommy Slater into getting my fish. He's probably getting spiked down there at the moment. It's the BREAM Open. Nicole is sitting in the scoreboard there saying Wally Fay's leading the BREAM Open. Don't be surprised. Wally's a great fisherman. I've always said Wally's a great fisherman. Things happen to Wally. Sometimes they're good. That's all. All right, Nicole, how many have we had weighed in? We've got how many left to go? All right, we have Kane Waller coming up at the moment. Kane, just leave those fish in the bump tub there and come have a chat to us, mate. Kane Waller, this is your first Open, isn't it? Come all the way down from Queensland, mate, in a boat that I reckon looks like you've made most of it yourself. And how did it go today?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was a bit of a struggle and, dropped 2 fish and got 2 fish, but that's how it is.
How beautiful, as a Queenslander, we're used to looking at sandy canals and Gold Coast all the time. How awesome is this joint and how many places are there to throw a lure?
Oh, there's plenty of places. It's unbelievable. You need 2-3 weeks just to be able to go through this place, if not more.
Yeah.
I've taken plenty of photos. It's a great place.
Awesome. Go get your fish. You've got 2 fish for us. Kane Waller with 2 fish come up from Queensland. Did you get bragging rights over you and Matt Fatterfay or what? Oh, he's walking up behind you there, so might be even. Okay, so 2 fish for Kane there. Let's get him in there. There you go. 795 grams, mate. Couple of Gold Coast specials for you. Yeah, and I'll see you tomorrow, mate, with 5. Matty Fatterfay, come on. Let's see who's got bragging rights in your camp. These 2 boys are camping together at Narrabeen there. How many have you got for us?
3, but his 2 will beat my 3.
Well, I don't know. Let's have a look at these. 1, 2. I'll tell you what, they are all line burners too, aren't they? 3 fish. You got to beat like 790 for... Nah, you got him covered. Look, 1.17, mate. 3 always beats 2. Good on you, mate. Matthew Fatterfay. Legal bream is that sort of 300 and something, 400 grams, so 1.1 isn't bad at all. All right, we got Tommy's bringing my bag up. I probably should have waited at the start, but I got too busy with the scales. Estimator has been mixed success. There's been some bags that have been how much, 500 or 600 grams over. There's been some that have been 500 or 600 grams under. And most people that use the length weight curve have been pretty much spot on, I reckon. So good to see the anglers. They all participated today, Nicole? Everyone participated? Yep, awesome. We did threaten them with a penalty if they didn't, so it was good to see everyone participated. 1 more bag left to weigh in. Remember all the results, all of the estimator results, all of the actual weigh-in results, all of this live stream embedded on www.abt.org.au. And I think this is the final bag. Throw it straight on, Tommy. I'll give him a drink. Poor brims. There you go. That's it. Check, make sure there's 5 in there. And then make sure there's no undersized ones. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Need 3.68 to take the lead. 3.51. So that's it from the day today on day 1 of the Daiwa BREAM Australian Open. Just throw them in the tub there, Tommy. I'll get some photos. Join us at 2 o'clock tomorrow and 2 o'clock on Thursday for the final weigh-in. We'll be going to give someone $6,000 first prize. Until then, follow all the results on www.abt.org.au.